Tatiana.
I know.
Hey, Tati.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tatiana. Now you might be thinking, why she got her memoji on here? And it's because I'm unpresentable for this video, but that's okay because this is just a collection of clips that I have between my last video and today, which I think was about in February. I did quite a bit of things, so I just wanted to share with you, and she'll be, helping me out to do that. Okay, this first series of clips is from when my friends and I went to New York. This was back in February, and this trip turned out to be a lot more than we bargained for. We planned to be there for about 12 hours that day. We were going to get on the train that was leaving at 5 a.m. and then we would leave somewhere around 9 o'clock p.m. Well, that is not exactly what happened, but it was a great day nonetheless. Here we go. We're on the train. We are delayed for 43 minutes. That gives Brianna some time because she was gonna be late. She would almost miss the train. And literally as we were telling her, like, you're about to miss the train, they were like, delay. So, lucky her. Look who made it. I was... Okay, we are at, what's the name of the restaurant right now? Bubby's. We made it to New York. Our train was delayed for about an hour and a half. Hour and a half, or yeah, about an hour and a half. So it is 10, I can't really see. Yeah, it's 10:30. Yeah, we're about to eat. I'm excited. We also just got some VIP treatment. I'm not saying that we did. I'm not saying that we did. Thank you. Okay, so we just finished breakfast and now we are on our way to a coffee shop. We went to Bubby's. And I would rate that breakfast a 3.5 out of 5. It was good. I got eggs, sausage, and then 2 pancakes. One of them was not cooked, so I ended up having 1 pancake. But overall, it was a good experience. Brianna, what do you think?
It was alright. Like You know, 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
Standard. You can get a better breakfast at a Coney in Detroit, but I ain't saying too much, you know.
She's already said enough.
He
Rachel? Oh, what did you get?
I also got everything she got but like grits. And they were a little off. Very, very off.
Rachel?
Yes?
How do you rate the restaurant?
I really enjoyed my pancakes. Chocolate chip pancakes. They're very sweet though and dense, so I'm pretty full still. But I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5.
That's very high.
It's kind of high, but
High praise.
I gave it a 3.5. That's close. We all were kind of, well, Bree said. Anyway, it was good. And then we just went to Cafe Itier. I don't know what it was called, but I got a chai tea latte so I can have a little more energy for the rest of our day. Now we are headed to Soho so we can do a little bit of shopping. Next week, just said that. This is a good place to mention that none of these clips are really complete. You can get the gist of what I did from seeing this. So the last few clips is just showing us going shopping at different places. I tried to show you where they were. We went to the MoMA store, which was really cute. We went to this place called C.O. Bigelow Drugs. And it's like an old-fashioned drug store, but then they sell more modern things, but it still has that antique vibe, which is pretty nice. And then we had dinner at Little Ruby's, which is a really cute restaurant. Okay, and now we're running into how this trip ended. So, you know, the train was delayed when we first got there, but on the way back, the train was extremely delayed. At every stop, the power was going out. We ended up getting home at like 2:30 in the morning. I was extremely tired. We were supposed to get there at 12 or something like that, and it was just dragging on and on and on and on and on. I was tired. It's currently 1 a.m. Actually, yeah, it's like 1 something. And we're on our way back from New York. Our train is super delayed again. And we won't get there till almost 2. We're supposed to get back at 12. So this is fun. It looks crazy, but that's what's happening. The power keeps going off, so. Okay, so this night is from when we went to go see Zach Fox. This is actually at the end of January, so this is literally January 31st. We went to go see Zach, and you'll see from these clips, there are not a lot. They're very little because my phone was dying and whatever. But you can see when we first got there, there's almost nobody there. By the time we leave, we literally could barely breathe. There were so many people there. And he did not come out until about 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, Zach, you're playing. But he did look good. He looked good in person. He looks good in person. He looked good on TV.
Nigga mode. Oh, nigga mode. Every second. Nigga mode. Nigga mode. Nigga mode. Nigga mode. Nigga mode.
Stole the Craggle, the most powerful object in the universe.
Blah, blah, blah. Proper name, place name, backstory stuff.
Piece of resistance is the special.
I'm so pretty. I like you, but I'm angry with you for some reason.
Tower at the end of the universe. Put the piece of resistance on.
That clip, I don't know what music that was, but I promise y'all it did get a little bit better. He was just playing his set, but we also did not stay for the whole thing because one, it was packed, and two, it was super late at night. I'm like, boy, I'm going to bed. We got there at 10 o'clock, so that just tells you anything. Anyway, switching gears, we also went to go see Disney on Ice. So here are those clips, which will be heavily muted because Disney don't play, and I'm not either.
And the heart to the spiral.
Oh yes, girl, this is my favorite one.
Let her come to me.
Okay, so these next clips are me trying to do a retwist and a style. It's a video that I started, so it still has some good explanation to it. So I'm gonna let her just take over from here. Over to you, Todd. We're going to be retwisting my hair. Look at this. I mean, yeah, it's definitely time. Yeah, I got a little afro. You know, so we're gonna get that together. We're gonna get this together so I can feel human again. Do y'all ever get to a point where you're ready to cut your hair off and you like, oh dang, I think I just need to retwist it? That's kind of where I am now. I think that's what it is. I think that's what's making me want to get the scissors and just because I just feel it's time. That's all I gotta say. It's time. I'm excited. Also, let's do a length check. We're gonna do a before and after length check because this afro is serious. Hold on. Okay, so here is the length check. Let's see. This is the pre-retwist length check. Let me. Yeah, we almost at bra length. Huh? Did you say something? You didn't say anything? Oh, what? I feel like you're talking. You're not saying anything? Oh. Okay, so that is where we are in terms of length. I'm about to go wash it. I'm not gonna film that. You've already seen that process. That's just so dry. Oh, my poor baby. All right, let me go. Okay, so I have retwisted the back already. I started without y'all because, I mean, one, y'all not gonna like how I do the back of my hair. I'm gonna just say that and leave it at that. And two, it would be a weird angle to even get to it. And I say y'all not gonna like it because I really don't even use mirrors. I don't even look. Look, this kid's running in the hallway. What's going on? I don't even look. I just take this little finger here. This is an important one. And then I just and lift. So, you know, whatever's happening back there is none of my business. From what I can see, it looks pretty straight. But I've been doing this the whole time I've had locks, so it is what it is. I'm not asking you for any advice. But, you know, if you do hair, you can give me some advice. But I just can't do the whole mirror behind me, mirror in front of me, because I get so confused with, like, the direction that my arm should be going because the mirror looks different. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's just too much thinking. I don't have the time. But this is what the back is looking like. Yep. It is what it is. Yeah, and so now I'm just doing the front. I'm gonna start with, it's like a little party going on in the hallway. Look, I'm gonna have to clean this up. I'm hoping that none of the ones in the back look like this, but if they do, I be feeling. Let me show you how to do the back. This is a visual of how to do the back. I feel along this line. I'm like, oh. Yep, that feels good to me. If it's not good, I don't need to know about it. These parts looking real big and shiny online. I mean, on this camera, but I promise you, not too much on my parts because they're not big. Like, they look so, I think it's just the light reflecting. Anyway, okay, so before I actually do the blow drying, or, you know, I'm gonna let it air dry for a little bit. I mean, it's pretty much dry. It took me a long time to actually finish retwisting because I started eating in between. I'm going to attempt to do a double strand twist. I think people do it as they're retwisting, but it is what it is. And because my hair, you can't really see, but it's all different lengths. I'm gonna use rubber bands at the end. I'm gonna give it a try, an old college try, and we'll see how it goes. I need to lower this camera because this angle is so strange. Oh, hey. This is why I need to start doing my hair a little more. This is just light, it's not white. Please stop playing with me. Do y'all see the, and then I got my little force bangs. Unfortunately, these, let me show y'all, hold on. Not you. Yeah, y'all see my little baby bangs. They were a little weak, but honestly, they were weak in a cute place because I love a bang. I love a bang. Look. Yes. I'm so happy that she is. Now we can do a proper length check. Let's see. Y'all remember where she was before. What is it looking like? Let me get back here. Get a better view. Okay. So now I'm going to attempt, and I do say attempt, to do the double strand twist. I'm trying to debate on what to do with the front because, again, these are very short. So I'm not really sure what to do with that. I'm about to go watch some videos and then I'll come back. So I just watched the videos and all of them have done their two-strand twist on wet hair. I just went through a lot of trouble to dry mine, unfortunately. But it's okay. I'm still going to do it anyway. I tried to do one using her method. I think this looks good. I think this is what she was talking about. I just don't know what to do about the end. Like, should I flip it up? But it's so small. I mean, I guess I could flip it up. Is that going to be cute? I feel like that's going to be cute. And then I can get a curly hairstyle out of it. Huh. Okay, let's give it a try. All we can do is try. Take this one out. Just so I can figure out what to do with the bottoms. I'm just worried about like the length differences. She didn't say anything about that. She said to keep it taut. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be cute. All right, finish the back. And I'll just do the rest of the front. My back is hurting. It's 8:30 too. I've been doing my hair since 5:30. But I think it looks cute. Is this one twisted? They're so little though that some of them just look like regular locks. But it's coming along a lot better than I thought. Let me give you the back view. Yeah. No, I'm not mad at this at all. Okay. I've been doing what the girl said. She said, hold it taut, and then just twist it all the way down. So let me start on the front. I'll do one for y'all, and then I'm going to go back to watching TV, which is what is taking me so long in the first place. But I just want to show y'all what I've been doing. Also, don't mind my little baby lock. Oh, I know y'all watching this like, this girl's locks need repair. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You know, this has been a lot of trial and error. You know, I'm learning. And as I'm learning, you know, I'm making some mistakes. And then, you know, I'm making some progress. Isn't that what life is about? Oh, yeah, I forgot. The sides are a little different, so. Okay, yeah, this one. So this row has 1, 2, 3, 5. Is there one back here? No, yeah, this row has 5. Interesting. Maybe I say 1. Cause I'm in this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one has 5 too. So then I'll do the 2 in the back, like right here. I'll do these two together. Okay, so she said hold them tight and then twist them the way that you did the retwist. So I'm gonna twist them to the right because that's how I did the retwist. And then just go in and twist. She says stay up where the twist is, so don't be all the way down there trying to retwist. I mean, trying to do the double strand twist because you want to keep it as tight as possible. And not tight like you pulling out your brain, but just like keeping the twist nice and structured. You don't want to lose twists. I can give you all an example of a looser twist after I do this one. And then I've just been putting rubber bands at the bottom. I kind of want them all to be the same length. So for the ones that are a little longer, I've been tucking them under, but for the most part, they like, oh, and I've been running into this a lot. You see, I told y'all about the length difference. Some of them are not long enough to reach the ends. But it's okay. This one came from a high and from a low. That's why. Let's just use rubber band. Hold them together. Yeah. And this is what you end up with. And so now the rest of these should be able to be regular. And then I have to do the top and the bottom together because, you know. So I'm just going to continue to do this until I'm done. Okay. That's cute, I think. Can't really decide. Okay, so this is how that turned out. I don't know how I feel. It's interesting. I don't hate it. Let me see. I'm not mad at it. I don't know. Everybody eats this style up, and I'm just, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm eating. It's okay. It's all right. It's not bad. It's not bad. Maybe if my hair was longer. What's wrong with this one? I don't know. Let me see, a little tuck behind the ear moment. Maybe on this side too. I don't know. And then, I might have to sleep on this one. I love the bangs, I really do. These are bangs of circumstance, but I kind of like it. I don't know, but I'm tired, and so I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow I'm going to be going to get my laser hair removal, so that'll be fun. I hate getting laser hair removal. It is painful, and I haven't been Haven't been in a few months, so. I don't know. It just feels flat. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe this is better. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to bed. It's like 10 o'clock. It's like 10:30. Good morning. Welcome back. So this is what the hair is looking like this morning. I'm really not rocking with it. I can't lie with you. But you know what? The nice thing about double strand twist is once you take them out, you get curls. So I'm not mad at that. But I do kind of wish I kept my hair just with a fresh fairy twist, but it is what it is. Anyway, today I am going to do my laser hair removal. Today is laser hair removal day, guys. I'm so scared. It's been a few months at this point. I haven't done it since then. I'm going to a new location. I mean, I feel like that's not going to change how much it hurts. The pain is crazy. It's crazy. And then they go up in intensity every time. So yeah, in order to prepare though, I need to shave my face. So I get laser on my face and on my neck. I wore a white shirt so that you can see the difference. But you can see like here, it's getting darker. This is nothing like what it used to be. Let me get in a little closer. Yeah, you can see like the hairs right here. And like the dark spots here. This used to be a full-blown beard. I used to get laser from here. That's so crazy. But I used to get laser from here down to here. And you see my sideburns, like they don't grow back, but they used to grow all the way up here and around to connect to this part of my hair. So these don't grow back as much, and the hair on my face does not grow back as much, but this hair is so stubborn. And mind you, I was getting laser done for about 2 years. Like this was not a short amount of time. So I technically graduated, so that means I don't have to go like every 5 weeks like I was going, but I go when, you know, I start to see either an increase in hair, or I start to see that the hair is growing back faster. And so what I'm seeing now is that the hair is growing back faster, but there's not an increase in hair. Like it used to get, like after I finished the treatments, it would get like this, but it would take like months to do it. But now it's like I go a month and my face looks like this at the end of the month. And so I'm just gonna start doing treatments again, just like maybe every 10 weeks, something like that. Nothing too drastic, because I don't think I can get back into the habit of doing it. It feels like somebody is taking a rubber band, pretend it's a rubber band, but they taking one of those rubber bands, the big tan ones, and they pulling it back as far as they can, and it's got a little matchstick on the end, and then they just are like, pow, right on your face. And when she gets to like these parts, so I'm also gonna get this done, but that's, you know, just preventative. I don't know, because I don't feel like it looks very mustachy. But this part, you can see here, this hair grows in the thickest, which is so weird. Like, why would I used to curl these little pieces of hair. Like, that's how bad it is. That's too much information. But yeah, so I need to go and shave, and then I'm gonna do the treatment. My face usually has some type of reaction to this, like not like nothing crazy, but I mean it's being physically abused, so it gets like little welts sometimes. So I need to go get me some aloe vera, which it's a little too late because the aloe vera needs to be frozen for it really to work. So I might just use some ice for my aftercare treatment, but I'm so scared. I don't want to do it, y'all, but it's for the greater good. I don't want to be here. Oh, and another thing is I have one gray. So the thing about laser is it cannot get hairs that are not black. Look, you moving too much. Stay still. Whatever. It cannot get hairs that are not black. And so if your hair turns gray for any reason, the machine won't pick it up to actually kill the follicles. Now this is bad because I have one gray hair that grows back super thick, and every time I go get the treatment, it doesn't do nothing for that thing. So I want to make sure that I'm getting as much of the hair to dye as possible before I really start to gray, because imagine this brown chocolate beautiful skin with just a gray line of hairs right here. Like the black is bad enough, but at least the black can blend in a little bit. Like you really, I mean, it's this is as much as it would grow, but still, like it's not super crazy. But if I had a face full of gray hairs, it would be for real. I would be sick. So yeah, I need to go get that done. So I'm about to go shave my face and like do all of the face care that I need to do, and then I actually have a work lunch before then, but they will be on her way. All right, y'all, so I'm about to shave my face. I just have, a regular razor. I have shea butter on my face right now, but I just want to give you all a closer look of what we're working with. This is my problem areas. It used to be really, really, really thick and black, but this is what we're left with. So I'm gonna get rid of as much of this as possible. But you actually shave before the laser, because when the laser actually fills the hair, it hurts a little more. So shaving is your best bet. I'm also gonna use just some 24-hour moisture shaving cream. I don't know how to say this. Osos? No. Os. The evolution of smooth. Yeah. Also, I think I like my hair a little bit more like this. I like tuck this side back. I don't know, but it'll have to do for now. Yeah, because I'm not taking this out right now, and I'm trying to get the benefits of the 2 styles in one, or whatever they be saying. Okay, so I am home now. It's much later in the day. I got super distracted. I also was still working, so yeah. But you can see, like, I have textured skin, like, all up here. It's usually something happens after, like, it's always pretty textured. Can you see that? It's always pretty textured after I get the laser. That's why I don't try to do it if I have somewhere to go, somewhere to be. Sometimes it's worse where it's like literal bumps everywhere. But this will be gone by the morning, so that's nice. It's just so textured, like it's great. It looks swollen, and it is. When I left, my face was literally on fire. It always is. So yeah. Anyway, I just hope that this, keeps the hair from growing back, too soon. But I did make another appointment for 10 weeks from now, so sometime in April, which is crazy. I'm sleepy. Look, I'm slurring. I'm sleepy, but I am gonna ice my face a little bit more to get some of this texture to go away, and I'm gonna go to bed. I hope I'm showing it. My face actually ended up scabbing up after this, which again is not super unusual. It always has some type of reaction, And it is now May 25th, and I have not been back. The appointment was set for April 30th, and I canceled it promptly because I hate going. But I am going to go back. The hairs have not grown back crazily since then, so that's good. But I do want to keep on going, like I said, just to keep getting some touch-ups. Okay, so these last two clips are from the end of March, where I had the opportunity to travel to Chicago and talk at my home church. And I talked about my journey with Christ and just kind of my walk from beginning to where I am now and the lessons that I've learned along the way. And so the first clip is just me talking about how I grew up in the church and didn't necessarily prioritize my relationship with Christ, but how God was always with me even during that time. And I think that is where my walk with Christ starts. And that's where I was for quite a while. It wasn't that I didn't believe that God's son died for me, or that I didn't believe that he was with me, or that he loved me. It just wasn't something that I really prioritized. And I started here because as somebody who grew up in the church and was here my entire life, from literally the womb, I think a lot of people who grew up in the church find themselves in this space where I do believe that God loves me and that he'll take care of me, but I really only think about it when I'm afraid. The second clip really focuses on giving up control. And in the little clip, I'm just talking about some of the things that I do to really remember who God is and remember his words. And it makes it so much easier to give up control when you understand who you're giving up control to. So I find myself having to remember that not only that God, wants my anxieties and my worries, but also that he wants what's best for me, and that he is not just doing something, that rather he is very intentional with the way that he is working in my life. And then it's also sometimes just remembering that God actually cares about you. These are some of the scriptures. I can paraphrase them pretty quick. But Jeremiah 17:7-8 says, "Blessed are those who trust in the Lord and have made the Lord their hope and their confidence." The rest goes on basically to say they have everything that they need. Romans 8:28 says that we know God causes everything to work for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose. Psalm 139 reminds us that God is with us, that he knows us, and he thinks about us. And not only is he thinking about us, but his thoughts about us are very precious, and they outnumber the amount of sand on the ground. Luke 12:27-28 talks about God caring about the flowers and how he cares about you so much more than that. Ephesians 3:20 tells us that God can do infinitely more than anything that we can even think about. Even the things that we think we want, he can do more than that. And then Isaiah 55:8-9 is a little more humbling, but it says that his thoughts are not even like your thoughts. His ways are not even like your ways. Just like the heavens are higher than the earth, his ways are higher than your ways, and his thoughts are higher than your thoughts. I don't know if these clips do it much justice, but basically the gist of my chat was just that God wants to hear from us. He wants to be in every part of our lives, not just when we are afraid, but he gives us the grace to still be there even when we are ignoring him all the time. So just very thankful for that. And then the second part is just that in order to give God control and make it so much easier on yourself, you have to know who he is and what he says. So those scriptures are helpful. All right, but thank you all so much for watching my video. That is the end. I am going to try my best to really be consistent with you all. I know that I say that every time, and now, it's months later and I'm showing y'all stuff from January. But like I said, it's a process. I'm growing. I'm trying. Bear with me. Thank you all so much. I love y'all, and goodbye. I'll see you so soon. I promise. So soon. So soon.